Hey guys, welcome to part 9 of the LSW1 90% beginner tutorial. I'm Hydrus, and today we're going to be covering the monstrosity that is Jedi Battle. Now, it's not as bad as you would think. In TCS and on PC, it is random no matter what. Well, the hide and seek portion is random, and it also applies to this game when you do replay story. It's entirely random, but the first time you enter the stage, the hide and seek pattern is 90% consistent. This level has a lot going on. The first half of it is known by the community as deflections, and the second half is known as hide and seek. Now, deflections, you're going to suck at. I've ran this game for a year on and off, and I still suck at deflections. So when you start out here, you're not going to have your lightsaber out. You want to run forward and press B to unsheath your lightsaber. Now do a delayed double jump to get the shield in this first droideka. Like that. And if you're quick enough, you will get both the group of droids as well as the droideka shield. If you don't get it, that's fine. If you also die here, that can be pretty normal. You want to mash B as you're respawning, and all of the lasers will automatically come towards you, and it will make a much easier time for deflections. Once you have the second droideka shield destroyed, you want to go back like about here, and you want to tap B right as the lasers are about to touch your lightsaber. That's what I'll recommend for deflections. If you slash your lightsaber instead of deflecting, that means you did it too early. And a visual cue I like to use when you're deflecting lasers and a large group of enemies, you want to react to the first enemy, as this makes deflecting the next group of laser bolts much more rhythmic and easy to predict. Once you're done deflecting these lasers, just walk forward a bit, mash X, and then you want to bring Padme down. Now, you won't be using Padme until hide and seek, so don't worry about that. One thing I did forget to mention is that there's really no 1P2C in this stage, so I won't be showing hand cam. When you force Padme down, it's going to be about a 5 to 3 second window until the next cutscene starts, so you want to have your lightsaber out, and then jump slash at around this pillar, right here. It's going to be a little bit different depending on your level of execution. But you want to jump slash it around a little bit before this pillar, or at it, and you will get a little bit more distance into that cutscene. Now, there's two different scenarios for this phase. You can either be really, really low HP, or you can have full HP. These two strats should apply the same way, but you want to kind of keep a line towards the bottom of this bomb. Once you're past that ledge about here, you want to start curving upright, and then get the two droideka shields, like so. Once you're here, unpause, and then start deflecting. Oh, I died. I'm gonna mash B. It's gonna hit all of them. And if you miss a deflection more than twice in a row, Mace Windu's jump stab is very powerful. It's the best in story mode, and it has way less end lag compared to his jump slash or his lightsaber combo. So if the last enemy is 1 HP, you just want to do 2 quick jump stabs, and that will do a lot of damage to the last enemy. Say on the right side here when you're forcing the prisoner away, and same thing, you want to jump slash around this hole in the wall. A nice beginner strat I like to use for this third section is once you're at this pillar, go around it, do a circle, then go bottom right. This is going to make all the droidekas go around the bomb, and it makes deflections a bit easier. If you die at all, smash B, reposition, so you have more room to do the deflections. That was actually very good. I didn't expect that to be as good as I thought. And the hitbox for that prisoner thing is kind of more farther up and to the left, as if you're too far down, you'll just force that structure on the right and you'll lose time. And once that's done, you're gonna switch to Padme next, and then go to the left just a little bit. And the patterns I will be describing are the two patterns I see 90% of the time and 10% of the time. I'll try to explain my thought process. Don't go too far to the left. So it's going to be these 6 droids that spawn. This is the first half of hide and seek, and immediately when you're done freeing Obi-Wan, you want to go a little bit to the left, and usually there's a red guy on the left. Like that. Sometimes you can go a little bit farther to the left and there's another one, but usually if you go a little bit past the first red guy and there's not another one, you've gotten the good pattern and you can keep going. There'll usually be 1 or 2 guys here at this structure. Then the last 3 should be above this bomb. So 1, 2, and the last one should be, if he's on the right, he should be behind you. That was a little bit off, but the last 3 enemies in this part of hide and seek, there's usually 2 that hang out at the top, and the last one is either to the right or left side of the bomb. If he's not on the right or left side of the bomb, look behind you. he will always be behind you. I always recommend doing jump shots as well when you're doing hide and seek, because it makes you very hard to hit and you won't die as easily. It's okay to take a death in Jedi Battle, it's just more costly in hide and seek compared to deflections. So this is the oldest trick known in this game. This is called Jango Quick Kill, and we're gonna lead Jango over to this bomb and insta-kill him. The consistent movement that always works for me is you want to be right next to him. And don't jump, just walk. And then go to the wall. And the bomb should hit him every time. I wouldn't do jump shots. As you jump performing the setup for the quick kill, it can make him stop a little bit because he's trying to auto-target you, and it can make getting his position down a lot harder. Sometimes these droids can get stuck alongside the side as well, and Padme can be blocking them, and you want to jump stab with Mace Windu at that point. So what happens if you miss the quick kill? Well, I'm going to show you the glitchless strats for the Jango fight. It's pretty easy. It doesn't lose that much time. It only loses like 3 to 25 if you do it well. But as he rises, you want to do a jump shot, and as he bobs his head, you want to do another jump shot. This is the indicator that his iframes are gone. And then when he's on the ground, shoot your blaster when he pops up and his entire body stops shaking. Otherwise, you'll get something like this. Well, I didn't get it there, but his iframes are just like any other boss fight. You cannot damage him for about 5 seconds. So when you're deflecting, the laser bolts can come at you at random intervals. So just have patience and don't press B too early. You will be out of sync for the rest of the deflections. It's another aspect of this level. It's just patience and timing. Now, for the second part or phase of hide and seek, there's going to be 3 big gray droids and 3 small red droids. Starting from the left of where you kill this last droid, there should be 2 gray droids. And then as you move right, the last 4 should be in a group. This phase of hide and seek also has the most variance I have noticed just playing it. So don't take my advice strictly. If you go left and then right and don't see anyone, try to backtrack a bit, as they're probably behind you or on a different cycle entirely, because you're running around the arena so much, the camera locks them in a certain position. With that out of the way, I hope these Jedi Battle strats and game knowledge could help you get a sub 4 every time. I'm going to be linking some video examples of certain phases in the description as well. Even I'm not the most qualified to talk about this. I just want to make it easy and accessible to beginners. Next episode, we're going to be covering Gunship Cavalry and Count Dooku combined, as they're both very short stages on their own. I hope to see you there, and I hope this video helped. Bye. Give me the 2 at the bottom. Alright, decent. Decent.